What's up, fellers, dude? Hope you're all doing well. All right. Today, we're going to play some dang blasted Galaga. Okay? So it's going to be really good. All right, that's all you guys need to know. Any other questions? I did not think so. Okay, so first off, we're going to try all of our Mario codes, 3 codes at a time. All right. Or at least most of our Mario codes. That'll at least give us an idea of what codes are going to work and which ones ain't, dude. So, we're going to go ahead and try our dangdest here real quick. Give it our worst. There we go. All right. N-N-A-I-K-E. All right. And then the third one, I love tea. Huh? What the fuck? Huh? What is going on here? I have no clue what's going on, bro. None of them are flying down. This is the weirdest shit, dude. I wonder what happens if we clear the whole stage. And then nothing. Wow. This is going to be fun, you guys. Alright, I don't know if any of that's worth writing down, but that was pretty funny, dude. I guess we could try to isolate that one. K-A-G-K-A-L was the first one. See, I thought the last time we played it, just now, they're sending in too many blue guys. These guys here, they sent in like 15 waves of them, bro. Okay, so for the record, that's what's supposed to happen. Yeah, just in case anybody doesn't know how Galaga really works. Yeah, anyway, that's that. All right, so that code wasn't it. Let's try N-N-A-I-K-E. Is this it? Yeah, dude, this is it. This is the code right here, bro. It sends in way too many blue guys and then it loses track. And they like start stacking on top of each other, bro. And then the level just never ends. Thanks for the sub, Daisy. I appreciate that. That is what is up. And then we get stuck here after that. So, okay, that's our first code of the day, you guys. So, feel special or else, okay? You joined in right at the beginning of the stream, you guys. All right, my name is Zach. It's nice to meet you all. If you're new, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe if it isn't too much trouble. Okay, you guys? Appreciate that. Okay, so this is our first code, NNAIKE. All right. Sends too many blues. Game can't proceed. All right, now we're going to try 3 more codes. These are all Mario codes we're taking from here, you guys. We're going to use our clapper to avoid wearing out the power switch on our Nintendo because we've worn out 2 Nintendos so far doing this shit. So now we got the clapper to avoid that problem. Now I'll just be wearing out my hands for the rest of the time, which is perfectly fine. I'm cool with that. All right. Next 3 codes, you guys. We've got Vilgi, the classic. Next is IONATX. And then the third one is going to be TXEPAG. What's up, Bo? That's a funny name, dude, but I'm not going to say it. TXEPAG. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the subs, man. You guys are the best. All right, let's see what these codes are going to do, you guys. Okay, everything's normal so far. All right, let's see where the game takes us from here, Bo. This doesn't seem like it's supposed to happen this early in the game. Everything's flying down at us and junk, Bo. That seems like a later in the game sort of level there, pal. All right, dude. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys play a lot of NES Galaga before? Because I'm not entirely sure, dude. Nothing crazy's happening anyway. Not yet. All right, nothing of note there. So, on to the next 3 codes. All right, so we got Stagio. We've got Spepney. If you guys want to write down these codes at home, all these codes do something different on Mario, but not necessarily all of them are going to do something on Galaga. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Koynan. See, the good thing about Galaga, it doesn't seem like it's going to crash as much as Metroid did. So that's pretty legit. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. I was going to say, are they going to fly down or not? Damn it, I killed that guy. Son of a bitch. All right. We are down to OPASSE. Next is VELITT. And then OVILLV. I've got confidence in this one. That code seems to work on most of the games I tried it on. But we'll see. All right, here we go, dude. On to the next ones, Bo. Next is GALLSS. SONETX. And then third is going to be OKENGX. All right, dude. Killabo. I like that name, by the way. That's pretty good. Says, where are the codes? We're testing out codes that may or may not work, and then going from there. I start out testing out all my Mario codes first, and then from the codes that work, I take prefixes and suffixes and put them together. If that makes any sense. But yeah, we're in the beginning stages of figuring shit out here, you guys. Wait, was that different? That almost seemed different to me. I don't know why. I don't think it was. Fuck. I am, yes sir. You bet. I got a binder with all my Mario codes, and then a notebook where I'm putting all the new ones. And then once I finish it all, I take the pages out of the notebook and put them in the binder. That way I can add more pages to it if I need to, you know? This is kind of nuts here. See, this is what I don't know is if it's supposed to be like this or not. Like, how many ships are we supposed to have at level 4 flying down at us at once? It looks like we're supposed to get a new ship at 30,000 points. So we got that as a baseline now. I normally try to do Game Genie codes on games I'm familiar with, just so I know as a reference, like what's actually supposed to happen. That's the hardest part about finding out what the new codes do is you have to figure out what they do unless you can figure out some other variation of a known code. Right? I mean, that's part of the fun though, really. Is this the adventure of not knowing if anything's going to happen or what's going to happen? Well, we got kind of lucky there at the start. We got a code that worked right off the rip. So that was pretty fun. All right, we stopped at... I forget where we stopped at, to be honest. Let's rewind here real quick. We'll figure that out. All right, we stopped at OKE NGX. So the next code is going to be EKEOTO. Next is EOXNTI. And then UOXNTI. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, Donald. Corporate Death Burger. Change from your 5, ankles deep in blood, slaughter your career, sell billions every year. I have literally no idea what you're talking about, Donald. At all. Fucking rant. Thanks for throwing off the whole stream, Dawn. I appreciate that. Fucking asshole. Alright, anyway. What's next? GOXNTI. And then Pete. How about TOSXUN? I say that like I have a choice. We're going down the list here, you guys. There we go. My bad, bro. I'm doing talk to text. I said, is that a Game Genie? You're the fucking man. Oh, okay. I think me and everybody else thought you were cussing me out for some reason. But no, that's cool. I was like, what is he trying to like say this isn't the Game Genie or like what? I was so confused, bro. I was like, what the hell is going on? Turns out the guy was trying to compliment me after all, you guys. So now we no longer have any reason to be distracted. No excuse for mediocrity, dude. All right, so everybody be good out there. They always swim in doubles on level 2. Bunch of swimmers, Bo. Alright, dude. We're going to wear out the wall before we stop doing Game Genie codes. How's about it, you guys? Okay, this one here is Genie. This one worked on Metroid pretty good. And of course, as always, all these codes work on Mario 1. XGONLY. AXE-AXP. Wait, hold on a second. AXE-AXP. Okay. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Did you guys notice that? The sound effects are higher pitched for the red guys. Yeah. That's a little weird. Or am I just imagining things? What's up, Space? How are you doing, Ba? We're chilling out in your domain today, sir. Oh, you guys see that shit? Yeah, does that sound high-pitched to you guys? Or does that sound like normal? I don't know. It's only very slightly tweaked, if anything. What's up, Scobie? Well, we don't know if they're supposed to work or not at this point. We're just testing out random codes that work on Mario. That's basically it. These aren't codes that are supposed to do anything, per se. This is the whole point of this video. If we only did codes that people already knew about, then what's the point of that? You know? You can just fucking look them up on Google at that point. Bunch of blowholes, dude. Dude, I love Galaga too. It's the best. I'm just playing it for fun at this point. I don't even give a shit. It would be cool to get like a really blocky code like we got for Metroid the other day. Make it look like a Commodore 64 game. Whoa. All right. Next up, we've got IENTIA. Dia. All right. Next up, we've got VXA TSA. All right, so everybody whip out your luggages, dude. All right, now for the main event, we've got OVEKSX. All right, bye. See if these do anything. I gotta say that every time we start up the game because people are gonna be like, "Oh, these codes aren't doing jack," but you all know what's up. If you're a real one, you know. This is the best of nail biting content here, you guys. You just never know what may or may not happen at any given moment. This is why I love doing this. The unpredictable nature. Yes, 3 lives is indeed normal, user Bo. So get used to that. Aw, fuck you. Fucking bitch. That's why I always try to like get them up close and junk before I try going in for the kill. It's very useful that way. You know all about that, right, user? About using stuff like a used napkin. Dude, this cartridge is one of the legitest cartridges you'll ever buy, okay? It's definitely worth the $50 or whatever exorbitant amount they're wanting for it these days, fucking assholes. Oh yeah, dude, you know it. All right, you guys. Time to use our clapper yet again, as always. We got double blowed up that time, you guys. They didn't even have enough dust clouds to spawn around us, dude. Bunch of buttholes. Okay, next up, we've got TVA SNA. Entering in letters, dude. My favorite pastime. Next to pushing buttons, dude. It's also very good for you. You've played this on those 80,001 consoles from the 2000s, if that counts. That's some space age junk right there, Tech Wizard. What kind of sorcery you got whipping up over there, dude? I don't even want to know. I don't want to get burned at the stake. Count me out, dude. All right. ESTONE. Ooh, that was a little noise. You guys hear that little noise? That's probably all any of these codes will ever do. Thanks, Upper Top. I appreciate that. Oh, shit. I just used some Irish Spring, if that counts, you guys. Does that help the refreshingness? Irish Spring is good for you, ball. I was going to say, can I, like, spawn through the side of the screen? Because that'd be pretty cool. And now the game's broke to did forever. Tech says, you don't remember those KO ROM emulators that had so much for pausing the game? We don't even need to. Everybody write a paragraph right now. 80,000 bootleg games on it. From the 2000s? I don't live in the future, sir. Sorry about my luck. All right, anyway, let's try and see if we can maybe clear all these enemies. I don't know if we can do it, sir. This might be kind of difficult. It's like fishing out of a bucket. And that's the end of the game. All right, you guys. I don't even think that's worth isolating, but we can hit reset and see it again if you guys want to. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Okay, if I'm not shooting, maybe nothing bad will happen. And that's it. That's all the waves we're getting, apparently. The vibe? What does the vibe have to do with anything of it? The vibe. Yeah, I have no clue, dude. I'm a little bit out of the loop. If you don't mind here, Tech Bo. I'm gonna use my clapper here again. Sometimes it's easier to knock on the wall because you don't like get hand blisters that way. You just like wear a hole into the drywall. That's all you'll ever need. Okay, EGA OOK. All right, now for VPPPPI. Do. All right, and now for the main event, we're going to the next page. OGOPSK. You guys believe it? We've already gone through a page full of codes by now. You guys are slacking, dude. You have to catch up with my ass. All right. See what this code does, if anything. Aw, you fucking bitch. Alright. That did jack. I don't know, should I have written down that other code? I feel like maybe I should have isolated that. Let's go ahead and do that right now. The first one I believe was TVA SNA. I said that like it was actually a real word. Like, you guys know, TVA SNA. Is that a vampire kid? I don't understand who I'm talking to at this point. Whoa! Okay. And now they're gonna fly down or nah? I don't think so. Okay, so we isolated the code pretty easy. So not too bad. I'm glad we went back and did that. But it's too bad the game doesn't progress afterward, you know? What was that? TBASNA? Yes. Random spawns. No progression. All right. It's going to be that code. That's our second code of the day. We haven't even gotten a plus code yet, so wish us luck, you guys. All right. AETVEN. EPZKIX. It's almost like that one game, but it ain't spelled with a cubo. SIIPKK. Here we go, dude. Oh. It just disappeared. I even hit start and it flew off the screen like it had some fucking business to take care of. Holy shit. Okay. I guess we gotta deal with that now. Holy fuck. What? Now they're all doing that. It decided its own best interest, you guys. We can't be having any of that. This is a dictatorship, okay? We've all got gingivitis, so let's move on. Okay, finally that worked. I think there's so much other noise going on because the game was spazzing out. My clapper wasn't working right. Should I put the user in timeout for being racist? All right, we're putting you in timeout for being racist, user. Okay? And if you start crying, we're going to have to reset the timer. So we're going to ask you, once you're out of timeout, if you're still here, if you cried, and we'll reset the timer. Okay? But be honest. Or else. All right, so now we're going to isolate that code. AETVEN. I don't think that's doing it. Maybe it's the sound code, though. Yes. Beautiful, Junior. All right, I'll take pickles on the side. This is much better. Okay. That guy decided to be killed by me. Finally. Good grief. Alright, so we got the sound code out of the way. I'm glad that was a different code from the one that was spazzing out the menu screen, because that was kind of annoying. Alright, we gotta get our pen now, so we can tell her what's going on. Alright, that was AETVEN. I'm going to put an S beside that since it's a sound code. Changes death effect to more explodiness. That's a pretty accurate description, I feel like. I don't know. Should we try to isolate that other code? I don't see a need. All right. Anybody got their hands sticking out? Or their mouths wide? Okay, how hungry are you guys for these Game Genie codes? I don't fucking know. I guess we'll find out. All right, next up is Pig OAP. And then Poo Pig. now VGK OKK. Has it been 5 minutes yet? Did you cry, user Bo? That is very useful information to me later on, because we're speaking in present tense. All right, we got 3 new codes for your ass. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. We're almost up to 850 now. Can we get there, you guys? I feel like user just left. They're like, oh, I'll just go be racist elsewhere now. That'll be good. I don't know. I have no idea of the passage of time. We need to get an officer here ASAP if anybody wants to go ahead and swap me real quick. And then we can do a quick field sobriety. I feel like one of those is in order now. No, actually, please don't call the cops to my house. That'd be grand. There we go. Yeah, these codes ain't doing jack. What about Oak Pock? That's bound to do something, dude. If I can read. I can't even read letters, you guys. Imagine that. Lupus. All right. Now VGY OKK. Wow. Wow. All right, well, we got 2 of them almost. This is how my grandmother would play. Play like we're playing Space Invaders. When's the little UFO guy gonna show up? Fucking asshole. I miss the UFO guy. He was always there to brighten up my game, you know? He never really shot at me either. That was the cool part about him. He was a cool dude. He just figured he'd fly by and let me shoot him every once in a while, dude. All right, on to the next ones, you guys. Eat veg. Do we have any vegetarians out there? This is your code. All right. And now for any of you diesel boys, here's one for you as well. There's that. Okay. You know it, Vision Bow. Codes that have a common theme. Like eat veg and die. The next code will just be die. It'll be like eat, pray, love, but eat veg and die. Just skip step number 2. We don't need nothing else. Dude, that's like my favorite part of playing Galaga is the CRT phosphor decay, though. It's so good. And just being able to play casually, you know, pretty legit. All right. KTI Pog. Thanks for the like, man. I'm going to have to give us a little bump here. All right, so everybody get high off of that. All right, next up is NLLNYY. All right, nobody snort coke. All right, that is your disclaimer for the day. NEPELA. We're going to Nepe, Los Angeles. If that's not a suburb of LA, we need to make it one, dude. Okay, so everybody vote and junk. Damn. Fuck you, then. Alright, I'm starting to think it might have been a good idea to write down that code where the stream was freaking out, because we might have like little to no nothing of anything to work with, because this is what, like a 8K game or something. I'm sure we'll find some cool stuff here now and again. Alright, NAT UTV. National Geographic. Underling terrain vehicle. All right. VGP GPA. Those were my grades in school. All V's, G's, and P's. Whoa. We can't even hit start for that. She's a little scrambled there, boss. You want some ketchup with that? Okay, now it's working after we hit reset for whatever reason. I don't know why, but sometimes that works. We had to hit start 3 times. Whoa. See, we got a little mini ship now. That's us, you guys, under the little B. Isn't he cute? Look at him. All right, we got to redo this now. All right, what was the first one? That's right. Nat Geo Wild. I found the Armageddon code. You know it. I didn't realize that was you. It's all Duggan Games. One of the OGs, definitely. You've been here since I was at 69 subscribers, I think. All right, come on now, Bo. What is this? Fucking Texas? I feel like I'm at the rodeo right now. Yeehaw. All right. Well, that ain't the code anyway. All right. Next up was Eatsy. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. That ain't doing jack either. Oh, whoa. Okay, I spoke too soon. Holy shit. What? Okay, well, at least they're supposed to be there. That's good. And they just fly by direct. Oh, he ain't flying back now. Oh, look at him. He's limping along. Poor little guy. He can hardly carry the weight of my awesomeness. Yeah, just mosey on over there, Moses. All right. Taking the direct way. What? Holy fuck, what is that? They all turned into my own ship, you guys. I was not expecting that at all. Whoa. That was lit. Okay, now we're stuck here. Well, that was fun while it lasted anyway. That's a good code right there. I like that. That's almost like the Galaga version of yeah. All right, let's see. That was Eatsy. EATSSY. You all get your notebooks out at home, you guys. All right, that'll stall me enough time to get some more viewership, dude. All right, so leave the stream on while you're looking for one, you guys. All right, changes. Enemy path. Turns ships into my ship sometimes. That's going to be a plus code. No, we're making that a 2+ code. But since the game crashed, it ain't going to be a star. We have not tried the third one yet. We're going to right now. Because the other one made the screen all glitchy and junk. Is that a Zenith TV? Haven't seen one of those since I was like 15. Whose rock have you been living under, Richard? Like, what the heck, dude? Zenith is only like the best TV brand ever. You know? Daniel says, shout out from prison. What's up, Bo? How you doing? Daniel Perez. Todo bien, way? How's the joint? What's up, Kevin? Galaga, my favorite game. How is your evening, CRT gamer? And liked. Appreciate that, man. Anthony says, my childhood in a nutshell. Dude, me too, Serbo. All right. No longer exists? Bro, Zenith is like one of the most popular brands. I don't know what you're talking about, Richard Bo. Like, geez, Rick. All right. The last one was VGP GPA. Right, Anthony? Anthony knows what's up. Yeah, this one just crashes the fuck out of the game. Yeah, you can't do jack. What kind of code is that? All right, top LLT. That's crazy that one guy's texting from prison, though. Like, I'm not even going to say nothing. Your secret is safe with me, Serbo. All right. EVY, IVY. All right, that's another one. Now we got Pignacks. Luminar's in prison too. Somehow. Of course, anybody can say anything on here. It's not like it'd be like, hey, send me a picture of prison or else, because I don't believe you. But you can't do that here. You'd have to, like, convert it to a GIF first, probably. A bunch of buttholes. No ease of access. No convenience. I thought this was supposed to be the fucking space age, you guys. We're supposed to be having fun doing the Napoleon. All right. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. What's up, Blake? Dude, you know it. Wait, old school? Yeah, I mean, I guess this game is kind of a classic, but it's not that old. I mean, we're playing it on Nintendo, so that's pretty high tech. Whoa. it almost turned into an Atari game there for a second. Our shot went horizontal like in Defender 2. Keith Richards says, besides, I never said it wasn't a good brand. I had one just saying it's no longer a thing anymore. Dude, I don't know what rock you're living under, Keith Richards. Okay, but stay off the drugs. All right, and maybe you'll learn. Okay. Blake says, high tech, hell yeah, it is. You know it, Blake. Only the best of the best here on the CRT Gamer channel. All right. See, the game ain't even fucking 10 years old. 1981. Bro, it's not that old. Fuck you. All right, so one of those codes is crashing the game. We're gonna test out the other ones. We're gonna test them out individual like as such. All right, so the first one was Top LLT. We got SNES in here. Is that like some like tobacco? I've heard of snus, but I never heard of SNES before. What flavor is it? Anthony says, I need this. My PS5 is so outdated compared to this. What is that, like one of those mainframes? Keith Richards says, dude is a troll master, I see. A troll master. I mean, I do have the beard to show it, but I don't know, dude. I ain't like purple or pink or nothing like that. Luminarch says, Super Nintendo in prison. Dude, Nintendo is the best. You know it. Okay, I gotta figure out if this code is doing some shit or not. Dude, you guys get Nintendo in prison? That'd be legit. I don't know. I might just have to catch a charge for that. No, actually, please don't. Everybody remain free or else, okay? If you want to be unfree, then that's your choice, but don't hurt anybody, okay? Non-violent crimes only, unless you're a minor, because then that would be against the law. I would be contributing to the delinquency of you guys, which is against the law, and I'm not talking to you all, so you can forget it. Play Double Dragon 2, says Keith Richards. I'm good. Hero says only game and watch in prison. You can only watch the games? Yeah, people really do like football in there. All right, Anthony says, what games you got? I got Galaga for Nintendo. You guys ever see me play that? It's pretty good. All right, Bo. I know, real butthole move, right? I'm not doing a game room tour today, you guys. Sorry about my luck, all right? I only do those on Tuesdays. Yeah, you guys didn't know this is FMV. That's all this is. It's all like real-time events and junk. This is actually just a VHS tape. And it rewinds and fast forwards to wherever you're at in the game. Frame by frame. You gotta have one of those like super fast VHS recorders though. It doesn't work on just any old Panasonic. VHS? What is that? Oh, you're still stuck in the beta days? Beta is good for you. Sony makes good quality stuff. But no, VHS is basically like beta, but a little bit better. And the tapes are bigger too. So you know that means they're more gooder as well. Is that a computer? No, it's a tape. Like beta, but it's like better than that. Almost like 8-track, but for video. If that makes any sense. It's kind of recent, I guess, so I don't blame you there. But, I mean, try to read the newspaper or something. Maybe that would help. All right, so that code ain't doing jack. What's next? Evie Ivy. Oh, I do something, right? So you know about Laserdisc, but you don't know about VHS? Man, people from the future are weird. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Oh, fuck. This is the one right here. This is the one that was fucking us over, you guys. For that whole amount of time. Please be kind and rewind. Okay. How far back you want me to go? It's about there, maybe? Is that good? Here, let me turn up the volume for you guys. Evie Ivy. All right, cool. Oh, I do something, right? So you know about Laserdisc, but you don't. All right, we're gonna move on. You got your chance for rewinding there. We didn't rewind it all the way, so the librarian's just gonna have to deal with it. Fucking bitch. I don't care if my card gets renewed or not this year. She's a fucking freeloader. All right, anyway. There's the third one. We got PIGNAX. We'll see if that does anything. We're being real thorough here, you guys. Blockbuster or Hollywood? Honestly, Hollywood. I don't like the big companies that much. Dude, I fucking hate Walmart too. Walmart sucks. Everybody fucking shops at Walmart, dude. I actually don't like any big grocery stores. I'd rather go to the wet market. The funny thing is, you guys think I'm joking about this stuff. You know? Come on. How many shots can I make without hitting those guys on purpose? You know, all purposeful like. All right, enough fucking around. Hey everybody, Keith Richards is sub now. I'm about to get his autograph. I'll do a meet and greet just to get his autograph and nobody else's. Nobody else is allowed to my meet and greet, okay? Just Keith Richards and that's it. Fuck that guy and his sucky ass. Alright, well. Alright, thanks for the sub, by the way, Keith. Let me see here. Next is VGPNYA. Wasn't that like a rap group or something? NYA? I don't know. EKGAIS. That sounds like something in Spanish. Maybe somebody's last name, but hooked up to a machine. Yay. Yes, that is the most monotonous sounding celebration I think I've ever heard. At least put like some balloons in there or something, dude. Like, what the fuck? And then Pig Pog. You all know Pig Pog, right? Oh, NWA. That's right. Okay. That's right, yeah. I don't even know what that's supposed to stand for, but that's all right. The National Rifle Association. Oh, shit. Newfangled Sega Genesis yet? Yeah, that's about as futuristic as I get, dude. That's about all. Two buttons was too much for me. I was so used to the Atari. It's like, which one am I supposed to hit? I just started pressing both of them at the same time, you know? But then 3 buttons is just fucking way too many. So that's where I draw the line. You talking about like those turbo controllers? Those are pretty cool. The ones with the 6 buttons where you can put either A, B, or C on turbo. Those are pretty cool. But you can probably just hook up the Sega Master System turbo unit for that. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Burger Time? Dude, I love Burger Time. I don't have the cartridge anymore, though. Great. Just fucking wonderful. Yeah, dude, Burger Time is really good. I like it. I already like throwing salt in people's face in real life, so the game was just fucking the max. All right. NULTKA. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. Napkin with an S. All right. We're getting extra fancy. And then, yeah, dude, it has finally come time to do the forbidden. All right. Dude, Keith Richards knows how to have a good time. The color went out on it. Who needs color anyway? Color's overrated, dude. Just use it anyway. Shadow Mask? What is that? Convergence? No thank you, sir. I'd rather have them crisp scan lines. Oh, fuck you then. That's really useful. I had a black and white Zenith some years ago. It was an AC/DC unit. I believe it was like 9 inches diagonal. It was a pretty good tube. The speaker was fun on it. All right. EPOISS. Epois. All right, let me get another word for you. All right. Yeah, I did, but then the screen started doing that shaking shit and finally died. Yeah, I think we had like a 26 inch or maybe like a 32 inch that did that too. It was a Zenith. It had those really cool green glow in the dark buttons, dude. I don't even remember what the model was. But you guys don't know what I would give to have a TV like that again. Probably about $50. You know the one I'm talking about? Dude, those are really cool. Had one of them big ass remotes. But they didn't call it, what? They didn't call it a Space Command. But it still had a remote for some reason. But hey, who am I to complain? Dude, I've always wanted one of them units. My great grandma had one that was like that. I think everything looked kind of purple on that one. It was interesting for sure. I'm sure I've told some of you guys this story before, but my step great grandpa was a real character. He was diagnosed with throat cancer back in the 80s, and they gave him 3 months to live. But yeah, he survived quite a bit of time after that, and he quit smoking and he started eating cigars, and they removed his vocal cords, so he always talked like this. It was really funny, bro. Yeah, that guy was the best. He gave me a golf club. He said it was I didn't know whether it was a 9-iron or a 5-iron because I couldn't quite hear what he was saying. But yeah, he was a real character, dude. All right, anyway. TVTAAG, I believe, is next. X-Y-A-G-E-O. Oh shit, Batman. Dude, they should have made him be Batman. I think he would have been really good at it. He might have been a little bit too anorexic for that, but they could have put on like some extra layers. Nags on. David says the Game Genie is a great device. I like to think it's a little bit more of a suspect device, but I like suspect devices. But dude, yeah, David, Game Genie is pretty legit. I like it. Well, why did you correct yourself if you said it the same way before? Oh shit, Batman, Batman? You forgot the second Batman. Oh, I got you. Okay. I wonder if there's one of these where, like, you can get a third and a fourth shit. That'd be really freaking cool. Damn it. That is going to be the code of our dreams for today. Did I say barman? I don't know. You're holding too high of a bar for me to say anything else legitimate there, Bo. All right, good. I just surrendered. That's what that was. It was a peaceful end to a long-standing war between foes. All right. EVP LLU. OPT LLU. Have I played Gradius? Yeah, it's pretty good. I like Gradius. OPT LLU. YEGZON. Do I have RC Pro Amp? I believe so. I've also got, what is that game? I've got RC Grand Prix for Sega Master System too. I do have a few copies of Tiger Heli, yes. Dude, Sega Master Systems are pretty legit. But I'm going to have to start talking them down because the prices of them are getting too high. So Master System sucks, actually. I'm really not that big of a fan. Definitely not a fan of FM sound. No, that would be crazy. I'm waiting for the day one of those other guys comes down and tries to suck up 2 ships at once and turn this into Galaga 90. Dude, Life Force is a game I need to get. For sure. I think I might have had it as a kid, but I don't know. Yeah, the only problem is you can't get the Power Base Mini FM either. You only get the regular one. But yeah, hey, I mean, if you're cool with PSG, be my guest, senor. Aw, fuck you then, pal. Yeah, Master Systems are cool. I got 3 of them, but only 2 of them have the CPU in it, or the PCB, I mean. Too many 3-letter words. The Pikba. The Kapoo. The Santa Maria. The Penta. The Quinta. And in Sweets. Alright, what's next, you guys? I don't think I tried Pogzilla yet. ZXNIVY. You know, I could abbreviate that by just saying IV, but then you guys wouldn't know if there's supposed to be a Y there or not. So I'm real good at giving direct. All right, can you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys can hear me. All right, good. Sorry about that. Anytime I get a phone call, it mutes the stream until I close out the app and open it back up again. So, all right. Next up is ZUNIVY. All right, Buzz. And now we're froze. What was the first one? Pogzoy. That sounds like a really nerdy name. Fuck you, Pogzoy. Yeah, no, I never knew how to play Pogs. I have no idea. Would you just slam them down? See who can break theirs first? Yeah, it's like extra intense if you like get some rare ones in there because you got to break those too. Top loader? What top loader? That's futuristic, dude. You guys are gonna have to watch the rest of the stream like that, or else. No, we're just gonna pretend like it's not there. All right, thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. RF is from the future. Here in the past, we use AV, you guys. And step it down into RF for our Zenith tube kit, guy. All right. We only know how to have fun here, folk. Model 1 is better, isn't it? You just gotta know how to fiddle with it right, you know? It's like a nice woman. She's gotta play hard to get. If it's too easy, it ain't that fun anymore, you know? Dude, I so wish one of them blue guys would come and suck both of us up at once. Right, but you shouldn't get a new one though. Only get refurbished because the new ones suck. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. You still have my childhood Nintendo? Give it back, dude. What the fuck? That ain't no cool. Oh, I think I read that wrong. You should have put, I still have your childhood NES. Still works like it's new. It's probably because you never play it, dude. Poor little guy. If you would have just left it with its intended owner, everything would have been hunky-dory, sir. What the fuck? No, that's cool, dude. I'm glad it still works well. I bought a couple of Nintendos, and they worked like a charm. I sold those because they were too nice for me. And now I'm working with this $15 Nintendo that I souped up pretty good, and it works. I had to change out the pins and junk, individual, with liberty and justice for all. All right, what's next? I think we're doing individuals there, but I don't think it's gonna actually fucking make a difference. So let's just go ahead and move on. GIP LEV. TYLLZG. EITTZP. Yeah, blowing's for chumps, Keith Richards. What's up, Tech? I have my childhood. You have my childhood NES too? Were you guys living in cahoots together or something? And another one. I didn't even know I had another one. You have my childhood consoles in storage and new consoles and games to play with, trade, and sell. To play with, trade, and sell. You only play next to them. See, I feel like that makes sense to me. He's selling my shit, bro. He's got them all in storage, waiting on the right moment to jump, and then sell them, dude. Oh, fuck you. I thought he was going to move. Fucking bitch. I had no other choice. I mean, why are you giving me that fanfare, bitch? You're like that bug from A Bug's Death. Dale's Dead One, Bo. Or like a VW. with chrome paint. All right. This is one that worked on fucking Metroid the other day. PEATXN. Onanon. I can even try some Metroid codes that I figured out that I haven't tried on anything else. We even ran across a code that was 2 lines long and only worked as such by accident. So I don't know how that ever happens. ZALA. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. Isn't that like a type of apple or something? All right, OP. You're like that bug that jumps, like one of them plastic ones you get at the fucking arcade, you know? Like what are them cricket types? Are those jumping bugs, dude? Mexican jumping bugs? Damn it, I died already. How's that even possible? I guess that's all this code does is just kills you automatic like. They get all homed on your ass. The bucket takes your shit. Like a cross between an ant and a cockroach. They're like big cockroaches that can carry heavy shit. And they also really like cardboard, dude. Come on, Bo. Give a guy a break. Okay, good. Yes, the plastic frog. That's what I was thinking about. I thought they made crickets like that, too. It's like going to arcade that doesn't give tickets and then asking for a prize at the end. But that's all they got back behind the counter just in case somebody complains. Here's your jumping frog, kid. Now fuck off. Yeah, you press on its ass. All right. What's up, Joe? How are you doing, bye? Pretty good stuff, eh? Yeah, I like it. I'm a fan. One of them fans you gotta crank. Still a fan nonetheless. Come on, come down, suck me up, shit, bah. Fucking ass. I'm hoping he changes his mind, but I know he's not going to. He's gonna keep flying in a circle, Bo. Come on, suck me up. Damn it. Yeah, I got so many from Chuck E. Cheese because I sucked it at the games, and that's all I could get. Bro, you got to learn how to exploit the machines without people looking, you know? I mean, it's not like they got cameras everywhere. Nolan Bushnell's a butthole anyway. He can suck it. All right. Anyway. The opinions of myself aren't necessarily the opinions of the CRT Gamer channel. This is your disclaimer for the day. All right, I am my own entity. Everything I say may or not be satire, so you can flip a coin for yourselves at home. All right, and then stick it in the machine afterward. Bye. Joe says there was a secret at Chuck E. Cheese. If you get one Admit one. You can literally pull out the whole roll. Oh, for real? Yeah, that was an oversight for sure. That's what he deserved. Nolan Bow. Fucking asshole. One ticket. Rob punched that mouse in the face. All right. Ye Yogi, I believe, is next. You did it to all the machines. This is your confession, okay? All right. Do 20 Hail Marys. All right. And if you don't have enough footballs for that, good luck. Ye Yogi. Allegedly, yeah. You got to put your own disclaimer in there for the day, Joe. Thank God I'm not the only one for once. Jeez. SSA YYY. That's funny, allegedly. Yeah, you witnessed it, wank. Yeah, there you go. Witnessed it for yourself. Dude, I don't know why that made me really want some chocolate milk. That's like the randomest thing ever. Well, yeah, dude, I really want some now. Anybody else really like chocolate milk? If you do, which one's your favorite? You like Nesquik better or Hershey's syrup? The wink is also a legend. Is that right? Nesquik is what the Latinos use. I'm a fan. It seems like the Hershey syrup is more easily accessible, though. The Latinos, if one thing's for sure, they sure as hell know their chocolate milk. Yeah, sometimes I take the powder and pack a lip, and I get a buzz off of that. It was pretty good. They say if you do that after midnight, the chocolate fairy will put a chocolate bar under your pillow while you're sleeping at night. Damn it, bro. Yeah, the Nesquik bunny comes, banging on his drum. Fucking asshole. Making all that noise at night. Someone's gonna call the police. Yoo-hoo seems to be made with chocolate syrup. I know, right? Chocolate ass drink. They can't even call it chocolate milk. Sup, old school Paul 77? How's that ear treating you, Bob? We all live under our own rock, John. Snapple? What, like tea? I'm more of the bag type person. I'm part of the bag clan. All we use is bags for everything. Bagged milk like in Canada, bagged juice like in Mexico, and tea bags. Joe says, have you ever tried the chocolate bars that melt into the milk when heated, thus chocolate milk? Bo. I have done something similar. You know those giant ass fucking Hershey Kisses you can get at Hershey, PA? You got to kind of like chomp them down before you can fit them in a glass. But melt that shit and just put all that chocolate and like a 1 glass serving size of chocolate milk, thank me later. All right. All good. Hope everyone is good too. Awesome game this. It is, isn't it? It's very good. Like Abuelita or Ibarra. That sounds Spanish. Ibarra. Isn't that a Spanish name? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I have seen Abuelita around. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. We haven't gotten too many codes here. Hopefully we can figure some out, dude. Snapple was a brand. It's not a brand anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. You're saying Zenith doesn't make TVs anymore, so I don't know what to think. All right, here's another one that worked on Metroid. Sape. Haven't seen Snapple in a long time. Are you from the U.S., if you don't mind me asking? Because I've seen it around, I think. Right? I don't know. The rock I'm living under is so thick, I don't even know if I can move it half the time. But when I do get a chance to move it off to the side, I think I have seen Snapple a couple times. PGPPOG. And then APZ Pug. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. See if any of these do anything, Bo. So close to 1,000 subs. Very soon for sure. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully very soon. We are almost 150 away. I'll have to make some kind of 1,000 subscriber special. I've been thinking about different stuff I could do. Dude, I'd like to see one of them red ones come down and take my ship and suck it up. Like a true John. You see my fucking bullet went off to the side? That was pretty cool. I shot it just in time. 1,000 calories of chicken wings. That'll be the special. I'll just eat 1,000 calories of chicken wings. It'll just be like 1 plate of chicken. And that's it. 1,000 calories of donuts. Yes, you just got to make it the most calorie dense thing you can get so I don't eat too much. Damn it, bro. Are you serious? Bunch of buttholes. What even is this place? Have you no mercy, folk? Apparently not. Thanks, old school Paul. I appreciate that. Get a moon chocolate bar and eat the whole thing. Don't make plans that day because you're not going to shit that day. Is that for real? Yeah, I won't be eating one of those then. I already have enough problems. I need the opposite effect. You get any, like, chocolate that gives you the shits? Probably Raisinets. Yeah, Raisinets would probably do it. Just have Taco Bell. There you go. No, you're not going to shit that day. That's really not that surprising for me, honestly. It's like normal. Cheaper than medicine. I think I turned it off by accident. This is why we should only ever hook the Nintendo up to the clapper while we're doing Game Genie codes. Because for some reason, it likes to think we're softer than Tabby Insolent. All right, now it's working. All right, so those three didn't work either. So how about Sip Pog? Sip OG. It's a new strain for the Johns. You just gotta sip on it. No toking allowed. POG, aka Zot Pog. It says 250 milligrams, but they lie. You're going to be baked the whole day. Oh, is that right? Just says allegedly, opinions shared by viewers are not shared by CRT Gamer Poster. Viewer discretion advised. You know it. Everybody, we need to like put those like posted signs out. The ones for the private property, except for like just like fucking viewer discretion is advised. That's all we really need in life is just to like disclaim everything. We're not responsible for anything we do. All right? Don't sue us. We may or may not allegedly break the law at some point, but that's not our fault. Okay? Because of this disclaimer right here. You have a misspelled public property sign? Oh, pubic property sign. Very good. Yes. I want to pretend like I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, pubic property. Public property. That means you guys sell beer there, right? Some nice fish and chips, dude. My school misspelled my name on my school ID card. They spelled it Zazhary. I'm not entirely sure how, but both Zacharys in the school, including myself, had that misspelling on their ID cards. Beauty's in the eye of the beer holder. Is that right? Kind of makes sense. Dude, I haven't drank for like 2.5 years. Come on, suck me up, shit, bye. Chocolate beer? That's fucking nasty, dude. Now, I loved beer when I drank it to an extent to where, like, I could sit down and drink a 6-pack in, like, 5 minutes. But I would never try a chocolate beer. That's fucking gross. That is fucking gross. Bacon beer? I don't know. If it's actual bacon, maybe, but if it's just like bacon flavor. You've tried it, Richard? I guess I'm not really missing out on a whole lot then. I want to get a drink. You guys are making me thirsty in the weirdest kind of way. And no, not that kind of way. Just because, like, I really shouldn't be thirsty right now because you guys are talking about nasty shit. But I am still somehow. All right, I'm back. Dude, what kind of codes do you think are going to work? Should we try some Metroid codes? It's shut off again, so that's good. Yeah, anytime you make like a sudden movement or anything, it just turns off. All right, what was the last one we did? I don't think we've done U-Pogs. U-Pogs. It's so crazy because like I've been playing this game for fun this whole time. It seems like I haven't been like testing it out because like as soon as you start playing Galaga, you're having fun. You know, it's not like Metroid where you always got to go over and get the orb and then, you know, the game kind of slowly starts up. But yeah, this one I get distracted really easily and just keep wanting to play it. GGIE. AKA Pig. Come on, come take my shit. I want a code where every single guy comes down and takes your shit, bro. Just like those guys talking about having my original Nintendo back in the day. Galaga Grand Theft Auto stealing your shit, bro. They always gotta have them capitalized. Mayúscula para siempre, güey. Fíjate que sí. Come on, suck me up. Buttholes, dude. What are you even talking about? Damn it. It's like these guys are just gonna fucking have fun at my expense this whole time. Da 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 dum, do 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 do. Da 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 dum. Alright. That's enough fun for one day. We're gonna be playing Pong now, you guys. And doing our tax returns. It's crazy. It's like, I feel like I'm tapping out whenever I'm done with the game. It's like the best. All right, anyway. I think next up is Sauce, AKA. Alright, Zot Pog. Wait, haven't I done this already? I have. Oh, I hadn't done Sauce AKA. Okay. And now next up is Pog AAI. And then third and last in line is ZIG AEP. Ooh, nice little noise. All right, AAA pack. Apes. And third, PKP OKK. Have I done the twin shots code? Is that something off of Google, Keith Richards? That sounds like something off of Google, Keith Richards. I'm going to keep at least one guy on there, just in case he's going to come down for our Johns. Oh, jeez. Good grief. Game facts. That's kind of like cheating, ain't it, bye? I feel like that's kind of cheaty. Like, isn't that the point of Game Genie, is to cheat? Nope, that's cheating, bro. I mean, I guess I could try it just to see. Nice. GXEVPAEI. That's a long code, sir. GX EV PAEI. It's alright. I'm just humoring you this time. Just this once. Oh, wow. That's kind of weird, dude. It like shoots off from the right. I wonder what happens if we get another one of these guys. I still lost. Isn't that the greatest feeling ever when you cheat and then you still lose? I think this is what everybody wants to know. Oh. So it doesn't change at all, okay. Also, when we get quadruple shot. That makes my hopes for a triple shot less realistic. I don't think it's gonna happen, dude. I think the best we can hope for is like some graphical glitches and junk. Maybe some level warps. Keith says, me either. Well, it's been fun with you, Richard. All right. Appreciate you. Bye. Okay, what's next? Should we try all the codes we have so far? I only have room for 3, so let's do 3 of them. TVA SNA. AETVEN. Always a good time with Mr. Keith Richards. You know it. Here we go. What's up, the amazing hero? How are you? That was the funnest game I've ever played. Write your name. This isn't one of them channels where the cute girls write your name on your forehead. You got to donate first, pal. All right, so get used to that. We do have places where you can donate. If you want to do that, it's on my main page in the description. All right, so donate some money and then we'll see. Infinite screen. Yes, the screen is up there and on until you turn it off, so yes. All right, let's see. PKP, OKK, I think we've done that. Or have we? I have no fucking clue. I'm like half lost this whole time. PKP, OKK, I think we've done that. IPEPNY. Epepny. NPEPNY. New York. You all know it. And then OPEPNY. It's almost like high-speed chess if you think about it. It's pretty great. I try not to think about it myself. Seems a little counterproductive. Okay, APZ PVG. PVG. EATOZS. Gyrus is really good. It's even on Atari 2600. It's almost like Tempest 2000 demake. It's pretty good. Which would just be Tempest, I guess. Right? What's up, Insane Cow? Time for a space fight. You know it, dude. That's what they should have named this game. Okay, Galaga was too creative. They need to dumb it down for us Johns. Okay. All right, what's next? EATOZS. How's your insanity going, Mr. Vaca? Doing pretty good? That's what's up. Pretty legit, dude. Just got off work. That's always a good feeling. Sometimes. Most of the time. SIP NG. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. Bling, 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 bling. Todo bien, muy bien, güey. Me alegra mucho. Un pavo, dos pavos, tres pavos. ¿Limpiaste bien los autos hoy en St. Cal? Did you do a good job? Damn it. Dude. I'm beginning to think this was not a good idea. Speaking of Snapple, that's our next code, you guys. There you go. Oh, very good, very good. Sunbow. All right, next is SPPPNK. Spink. It's like one of them sinks, dude. Papois. Petit pois. I don't even know what half these codes did, if anything. Probably not. Mostly nothing. You'd have a safe bet in guessing most of them do nothing. Because all these codes are made for Mario. Fuck you. What's up, Nick? How are you? You doing all right? We're playing some jalapa today. So everybody whip out your peppers, dude. Damn it! This game is brutal, bro. Motherfuck. Alright, PGA, PGG. AA Pots. It's my favorite pot company, personally. Selling all kinds of variety of pots. Nick says, just got back home, brought a sweet with my pops for my grandpa's funeral. I'm sorry for your loss, man. That sucks, dude. Galaxian is a Galaga ripoff. You know what else is a ripoff? Fucking Berserk. Berserk is just a ripoff of Dungeon Explorer. Like, what the fuck? You know? They're just ripping off everybody. Fucking assholes. ISTLLT. Let's hope he lands again. Nope, he ain't gonna land again. Of course not. That would be too conducive to a fun game time experience. If I had to open up a new arcade, that's what I would call it. Fun game time experience. That'd be the only possibility for anybody to have some fun. You gotta tell them to do so. Okay, and threaten them or else. Quarter quest, that's pretty good. You gotta think of some other keywords like, I don't know, queef maybe? I feel like queef would make a better arcade name. Quarter queen. That sounds like a laundromat. You couldn't call arcade that. Oh, that's a different kind of attraction. Is that right? Sounds like some out of the circus. World's biggest queef. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. I was checking for new subscribers because of that very funny joke we just made. Keith Richards says, only bad thing in this day and age, you would be closed for business in a couple months. Damn kids nowadays don't even go outside. Dude, you got to make it a portable arcade, all right? Everybody's got fucking U-Hauls. You got to dolly out one arcade game at a time to the kids' room. All right, they rent it out for all the quarters they got or else. Okay, and you got to force them to. That's the other thing. You can't have them go out of business if it's like mandated, you know? So that's why we need to be communist. All right, everybody be communist from now on or else. Insane Cal says, not very family friendly, but what do I know? Yeah, you got to give them like one of them books and you got to like stamp it every day that they've been at the arcade. And you got to send that in to the government every year just to make sure you were there every day. And every day we got to give the arcades new stamps so everybody knows, okay, that was a stamp for Monday the 3rd and all that kind of shit, you know? All right. Okay, next up is IoT LLT. YAXYXA. We're skipping Groz's codes today. It's too much work. Insane says, okay, I mean, I normally am against totalitarian dictatorships, but arcade every day, not bad. As long as it's a good dictatorship, all right, that's all that matters. You gotta have plenty of ketchup on the side. All right? Because who likes sausage and taters without some fucking ketchup? Fucking assholes. All right. Yes, I'll take one dick with some taters. Cock tater soup, anybody? It's pretty good. Every arcade around here is closed. I mean, even if they did fucking open up an arcade, it'd probably be those stupid games with all the flashy lights and junk. Stupid. It's like they're all so doped up on their iPads. Nothing else is entertaining to them unless it's giving them fucking brain hemorrhages. Pork butts and taters. I'm trying to think what part's the butt. That's ham, ain't it? Yeah, ham and taters. Sounds pretty good. There's one around me that opened a few years ago. I think it's doing pretty well. They moved locations and haven't been to the new one yet. Well, you ought to go, Insane Cow. You got to keep them in business single-handedly. All right. That's what I tried to do with Video Trader, but it didn't work because I lost my job. No, actually, I quit. So that doesn't count. Okay, it's all my fault. All right. So retro arcades, so none of that crap. That's good. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Galaga, pinball machines, they got all that. That's what's up, bro. Not Galaga. Galaga sucks. I hate that game. Glad we're not playing that today. Dude, I want some Thai food. Anybody ever tried Thai food before? It's like almost as good as Chinese food, but even better. Aw, you bitch. Like nothing's doing jack. You can get it spicy. It's not necessarily imitation. But yeah, you can either ask to or not. Wait, what was that doing just then? Oh, that was a special stage. I was going to say, what? Was that supposed to happen? But no, my favorite Thai food is called Pad See Yeah, instead of you looking at it, it's looking at you for once with those bright red eyes. Richard says there is one by me, but it's like 20 minutes away and has a bar. So that's probably why it's still around. Get drunk and let the kids tear up the place. Yeah, especially the bathrooms, right? Insane Cow says, well, yeah, you could get no spice, but they love their spice. It's good. It's flavorful either way. So, I mean, you can't lose. All right, let's try Seg Seg. This is one that worked on Metroid. Well, no, yeah, Pad CU. You got to try it. It's like, I don't know if it's like egg noodles or something, but they're like wide. They're like, dude, I don't know. You just have to like come to my pueblo or something. Filipino food. I've tried their egg rolls. Their egg rolls are really good. My step grandma is Filipina, so she makes some good food. Or no, it was her friend that made the good food. Her food was just all right. Yeah, her food was just all right. I mean, nothing special. Well, no, they're both Filipinas, so it all counts. Killt. Mongolian pork is fucking awesome. I've never tried it. Pork is good in general, you know, especially bacon. All right. STP TVI. I've got an eye for TV, you guys. I would give it a go as well. Whoa. We get some music throughout the game at least. It's like Atari music, bro. What do you guys think so? Kind of sounds like something you'd hear on Atari. It's actually kind of cool. Music machine broke. If you died. Oh, it comes back when you get relived as well. That's really cool. Whoa, that guy just fucked off. Holy shit, you guys see that? When I undie, yeah. I noticed I said something like that at some point. Their pattern is kind of jacked, isn't it? They've been working out for quite a while, it seems like. All right, now I gotta isolate that one. I forget what 3 we did, to be honest. Let me check. I've been so lost throughout this whole entire freaking stream, I can't even tell you why. All right, we did Seg for first. Yeah, you don't even know, guy. I'm already way ahead of you. No, that's kind of why I opened that up, mainly to like check for new subscribers and rewind for codes and junk. Well, that ain't it. I try my best. Some of the time. My name is Mud. All right, after this, I gotta go eat dinner, you guys. I'm getting hungry. Well, this ain't it either. We're doing it the quick way, John Bo. All right, so the third one was STP TVI. Now I got that stuck in my head, but I love that song. It goes so hard. Dude, My Name is Mud is freaking legit. Let me see if that blue guy does the same thing. Or the green one. What's he gonna do? He kind of went off the beaten path a little bit, but maybe that's alright. Maybe that's what he's supposed to do. I don't know. He would know better than me what his fucking plan of action is. Fucking asshole. I think on the second level was when he did it anyway. Right?